Okay, so this is still in my this is how I started, just trying to look through, um polish some things and just get everything to be in order. So far so good. I've done 80% or 90%. In fact, yes, 90% of what should be done, from the preparing the mix template. This is the bucket for BGVs, or then now go to drums, you know all the drums with their plugins. Now I like to keep them in the folder like this to have everything organized. And then instruments, from bass, guitars, the horns, and the keyboards. Then actually move to Bobby's voice. I just choose to keep it outside so that I'll see it all the time. This is Bobby's voice. And yeah, basically that everything looks hot, and as you can hear, everything sounds okay. So don't mind this. I've turned on all my limiter. I like to keep it like minus 1.0. Look at it here, minus 1.0 right here, just to catch the peak a little bit. My gain here is 0. I'm not gaining anything, so everything is in the session mixed properly to that level. And looking at my VU meter, everything must hit. When it hits 0, since I've already set my headroom to minus 14, it means when this needle points to 0, that is minus 14 dB of gain. So let's just take a look. Don't mind if it goes little above or less, but it centers around that 0 dB. So that's my lead vocal, hitting a little bit above that 0. So I can come in here and now turn it down, maybe a little. Let me leave it at 0.6, maybe that. Wait, let's check it out. So as you can see, what the Lord at that point is not hitting that rate anymore, but maybe some part of the song is quiet. I can still leave everything. Let me leave it at 0 and down, and I can monitor my VU meter. What the Lord, what the Lord. My eyes are seeing, my eyes are seeing, yeah. My ears are hearing, what the Lord, yeah. So guys, that's basically how I approach live mixes like this. One of my secret is this VU meter sitting in my master bus, in my submit bus, and I use it to monitor everything. Though I have different values, by the time I solo the kick, solo every other instrument to see, I have different values I can look through in this VU meter. But the final output, must hit that minus 14 dB of gain reduction. But sorry, minus 14 dB, so that when I'm doing my mastering after now, I'll just crank it up a little bit, maybe to minus 12 or minus 10 or minus 9, like CD quality. But most streaming platforms stay around minus 14, and that's pretty loud enough. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how this session, apart from this VU meter, my go-to plugin is this channel strip. I love using channel strip. As you can see, I do my compression here and filter my high pass
filter and my low pass filter, it's done here. And I do my EQ here, but this very one, it's in the lead vocal boss, so I don't want to EQ from here anymore because I've done EQ in the track already. That's how I like to go about it. I like to, EQ my tracks. Look at it here. The EQ is done already in the track, so that track will just come in clean, so that maybe if I have a little masking or something, maybe a compressor bringing in, emphasizing some frequencies that I'm not comfortable, I can now come to the boss and now EQ. But for now, I like it. It's fine. All I'm doing is compression here and maybe the same compression right here. Like cool with that. So let's go.
This one is for the big boys.
So let's move forward and
You have done what no man can do.
okay guys, another trick. I did some magic here. If you look at this, it's in my music boss. What I call all music is all the beats, instruments, drums, everything in this boss. For example, if I mute my vocals right now, you're not gonna hear anything vocals apart from what I send to the room. Okay, let me turn that off right now so that it's clear. So no vocals right now. So what I'm doing is I actually use the vocals to sidechain the music. I use the vocals to sidechain the music and now do an EQ match, so that when these frequencies that comes from the vocal hits the beat, it can sidechain it can duck a little bit, but not noticeable at all. So if it ducks, that vocal will still stand out very well without being maxed by the same frequency in the music, in the beat. So let me open everything up, let me turn everything on so that you can hear. Now this guy right here that I just muted, this guy, it's called large album verb. I took the skill, the technique from I just forget this name right now, but perfect mix, perfect production mix. Yeah, I took the trick from him after I watched one of his tutorial. What it does is, if you're you're doing a live recording in a room, so you should have that constant reverb that sounds like one room, everybody's in one room. So I created this reverb with the Valhalla room reverb. I use that to put all the instruments, drums, guitar, everything here. So that's the feed coming in when I mute my vocals. You can still hear some vocals in the background. That's the room effect I created. So for everything to sound together like a record. So you can hear in the background that vocal still coming through, even though I actually muted the boss, because I actually sent from the individual bosses, the lead vocal boss and the background vocal boss. That's how I send everything down here. And here's the send going to 9, boss 9, and here is the reverb in boss 9 going through. So now let's go back and listen to what this guy is doing in the mix as I turn my vocal on.
You have done.
You can hear that bypass.
What no man can do.
You can hear that as I turn on the bypass, everything is struggling together. The vocals and the music is struggling together. But I'm gonna turn it on right now. Listen again.
You have done.
Yeah. So the vocals will now pocket, all of these pockets created here. The beat will go inside those pockets while the vocals still stay on top with a so much clarity. This was just to experiment, but in actual context, I'll leave this at -1, just very tiny pockets so that I can see properly. I'll bring my view to 3 dB. Let's take a look.
You have done what no man can do. You have done.
So you can see that maybe the threshold is too much. Let me turn it down a little bit.
You have done what no man can do. You have done what no man can do. You have done.
So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's go in front and somewhere else and listen.
Hey, listen. I know you love this tune. I love that man.
So guys, that's it. This is gonna take, and in my stop mix boss, like my master boss, I like to keep this a couple of plugins I'll show you now. I'm not really doing much, but I like the character that comes with these plugins. I just like it. Yeah, this plugin, the Abbey Road Red 17, the API 560. I am not doing anything, trust me, with this. No, nothing, but I just leave it on. And this guy just have like maybe 0.5 dB, just to increase the highs a little bit, then it stays like that. And these other ones, and don't forget my all-time master boss plugin is the PureTech PureTech 1A. Yeah, I leave this always in my master boss, 20 hertz, 2 dB, 16 hertz, 1 dB, all the time, and this too. So by the time this song is out, you hear I don't want to play it full so that I don't get flagged in my channel, but by the time the song is out, I'll post the link in the comment section so that we can click and maybe stream on Spotify or something and get the view. Okay, so I also use this mastering plugin too from Abbey Road TG Mastering. I like it so much. So it just opens up that 16K again. I just do 2 dB here, and I'll come to my 45 hertz and do 1 dB. Then look at here, around that 500 hertz, I just turn down about -0.4, just -0.4 dB, just a little of that low mid range. Just pull it out so that we'll have more of clarity. That I had already shown you my limiter in my master boss, 0 gain, and I'll just leave it transparent just to catch the peaks and now see if we're actually hitting that -14 dB I calibrated before mastering. So it's staying very well. So that's it, guys. That's okay for now, and I'll show you more things. If you need a more detailed breakdown of this, maybe I can do a video with my face showing you how all of these things, these plugins, the plate reverb on my BGVs, how I DS my lead vocal to sound this real, not hash, and all of this. I'll show you maybe in a detailed video if you comment below to tell me I need this detailed video. I'll be generous enough to show you completely. So that's it for now. Thank you, guys. This is Chris from Mixxkul.